Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bag of Churros. Here we are in season 27, the hero season. Good news, man. Been on a good run. Hopefully, you guys saw my last video. The difference between the last video and this video is this. That's some rocket launchers, which we thought were going to be good, and they are good. We adjusted our defense a little bit. So remember, our last video was called something like Incredible Defense, and it sure is, man. I'm gonna sort of hold it right here. You guys highly recommend taking a picture of this and copying it. It is a really great base. You don't need to be a level 22 either. You know, my headquarters I think is a 21 right now, which is probably the only reason I'm the global top 500. But I am at 22, which is awesome. Just got there. Maybe on my last one. I think maybe the last one was the boss fight. So, feeling good, looking pretty good. My attack has not changed that much. I'm doing either 4 heavy choppers or 5 heavy choppers, and the rest rocket choppers. So, see, it's been a little bit back and forth, but primarily winning 7 and 3 there, and I don't even remember the losses. They were close. And by the way, I mean in Diamond, everybody's really great. So, you know, shout out to all these peeps that I battled with. But let me show you, I guess the last 2 are probably the most relevant. This guy had good offense and good defense, and then the very last one, again, pretty good offense, pretty good defense. So let's just show you my attack first, I guess. So okay, so real quick, this is scary base. I mean, this is, what do you call it, dirty, nasty, whatever. I mean, it's just got a ton. He's got everything. Actually, he doesn't have. Oh yeah, he does. He has the shock launcher, shock blaster, maxed rockets, max boom cannons, flame. He's got the whole thing. So this was a scary base. So here, I believe it's a little more scary, and it's going to take you some time to get through. I'm going with 5 heavy choppers and then 3 rockets. Boom. My attack is sort of like always to the right and curled down and across. When the tricky thing is when you come across, and this is why rocket choppers are still better than bombers. Your rocket choppers can basically jump the gap, and then you have to kind of like protect your ground forces, I guess, as they cross over. But generally, my attack's been the same. Protect your rocket choppers and Kavan as much as possible. The few fights that I have lost is because I've lost Kavan early. Do your best. Quick tip: do your best with GBE. You know, if you don't have, I don't have max GBE. I have, I maxed one of the nodes, but not the other. So you know, use what you can. Use your critters to distract. Use your smokes to protect. Doesn't have to be shock every single time. Oh, by the way, you don't need to worry about the shock blasters so much. Unless they're direct firing on your rocket chopper, you'll generally be okay. Real quick, this is also the hard part, right? So this is what I was saying. Choppers are still better than bombers because all your choppers can jump the gap, and they can start to take out. Usually, everybody has 1, 2, sometimes 3 engines up at the top, and 1 or 2 down here. So you're effectively splitting your force. You want your choppers to go up, and your soldiers will go down. So, but you gotta keep an eye on everybody. There you go. Second win, a bunch at the end, just so you can overwhelm. And how's the defense working? I still think we're winning because of our defense, and it's really good so far. So let me show you, I guess against Bach as well. How the defense worked. Remember this dirty nastiness right here? This is where you're gonna make all your money right here. All right, so I haven't seen any of these. Real quick, the 3+5 thing works really well with Bullet because he's strong enough that he could sort of supplement for that missing chopper. I wouldn't go less than 4 heavy choppers if you don't have Bullet. If you have Sparky or Kavan or I guess what's the other one's name? I can't think right now. But if you have anybody else besides Bullet, I would not go less than 4. I'd have to say that the reason that this guy lost is because of this double back, right? He didn't want to mess with these mines, so he sort of went, you know, in and over, but now he's losing time because he still has to cross over. This is awesome. I love watching the end, you know, because that shock blaster just destroys people. So there you go, we got the victory. So guys, highly recommend that you mimic. If you're outright copy, I don't mind. Copy this base. I mean, it's fine, you know. Hopefully you get there too. Maybe we can duke it out. All right, let's get into some live battles. I hope I win, you know. So I figured out, if you've seen my last 2 videos, as soon as I start recording, I start losing. But I figured out that it's sort of like, okay, because I'm on a run, right? So like recently here, I've won my last 4. So it makes sense that, like, especially now, I'm level 22. So the next battle's pretty tough. But I've been doing okay. Again, you know, like 7 and 3 or so, and climbing up 22. I'm feeling pretty good. Not being apologetic about this, but okay. So we're gonna start with 4-4. You see, there were 4 wins in a row. Let's see how it goes. Okay, and we'll talk through it, I guess. Same thing. Okay, we're gonna hit the right. So we're gonna start with this. We're gonna start here, and then we're gonna go all the way up and curl around. Okay, so he started maybe a few seconds before we did. So boom, boom, boom.
Right, okay.
a good attack if I do say so myself, but maybe didn't win. I don't know. Oh, man. Hey, you know what? I don't even feel really bad about that because it was only a 3-second loss, and maybe we could have got a second or two out of there, but that was a pretty good time. I felt pretty good about it. At the very end, I should have smoked. I should have moved up a little bit sooner. There you go. See if we can get back in there so you guys can see another one. Hopefully a victorious one. But that's just this is how it goes, you know. Like once you get into the diamond level, you know, it gets tough. It gets tough. Anyway, right now we have our chest. So after this, I think we're good. Okay, so this is a 7 base, and these have been pretty hard for me. And I'm not sure. I've only encountered a few of these. My temptation here is, I don't think we're going to be able to win on defense, but we're going to try to circumvent. We're going to drop everybody and head for the right. And we're going to go all heavies. Just, I don't know, we'll try it, you know. See what happens. It'll at least be safe, you know. At least we won't, you know, we'll live to fight another day, as I like to say. there you go. That was brutal. Let's see what happened. The old 5 and 3. Okay, so not really sure what happened here. He tried to split his troops. If you guys saw my last video, you see the splitting troops never works because of this guy right here, this boom. Because even if you drop here, which he did, you know, your expectation is that it would go up there, but he won't, of course, because of this. And so then it ruins your plan, because now you're clustered anyway. By the way, just real quick, why did he lose? I would suspect going up the gut, right up the middle, bad idea. So left or right, guys. I would have to say that was... What are we going to do with this, by the way? So we have 57 keys. More than likely what we're going to do, I have to think about it a little bit, but more than likely what we're going to do is we're going to go here. That'll beef up our defense, and really we're running out of stuff to do. That might be, okay, so we're going to get this, and then after that we're going to get flames and sort of go back. And after that we're done. I mean, there's really nowhere else to go without being a level 22. So guys, the video's getting a little bit long, but I do want to do one more just because, I don't know, I'm feeling it, I guess. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's see what happens. Let's start there. Okay, here we're going to go 5 heavies and 3, because you see how he's stacked in the front. These bases have proven to be pretty hard for me. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll have some luck here. Maybe not. You know, sometimes you get stuck in a place where you just bounce around. guys. loss, Mr. Huntsman. Tough loss, brother. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you're getting some benefit from these videos. You don't win them all, but as long as you win most, you're okay with climbing. Be smart with your allocation. Be smart with who you follow, what defenses you follow, when you push, when you don't, all that good stuff. Send me a note if you guys want some tips. Hopefully these videos are helping you. I like to kind of stop and show you what I'm doing instead of just doing it, telling you why things work. We've done really well, just to remind you guys, we're not that high of a base, our headquarters is level 21. So if you're there, you can get, cool, guys. I will make another video as soon as I get another little push. Like I said, I'm probably going to get those shock launchers, and we'll go from there, and we'll see. Actually, I'll try to push a little bit and see how far we can get with this particular base. If we find out we get stuck, then we'll go ahead and do something different. All right, guys, later.